tell people that I'm going to teach them how to do a deadlift, I always get the same reaction. Whoa, hey, no, I don't want to do that. And when I explain to them that there's really no more natural movement than a deadlift, you bend down, you pick something up, and you stand back up. The next reaction I get is, well, that's how I hurt my back in the first place, so I don't want to do that. But I'm here to tell you that when done properly with good form and good body mechanics, the deadlift is an excellent exercise for strengthening your low back, hips, knees, and ankles. So I'm going to show you a basic deadlift and a couple of variations that you can try. You can try it with no weight, or you may find that a little weight gives you something to pull or push against and fire the correct muscles. So it's up to you. Maybe start with no weight, see how it goes, and then add a little weight. Before you even touch a weight or attempt the move, we need to discuss form. You want your feet hip width apart, which really is here, just feet under your hips. It's not out here. All right, so feet hip width apart. You're gonna pull in your belly button. You're gonna add a little arch to your low back. And these two movements will protect your spine anteriorly and posteriorly. So you're gonna look straight ahead. You're gonna keep your knees not locked. You can keep them slightly bent, but fixed in this position. And you're gonna hinge forward at the hips, looking straight ahead. That will help you maintain that arch in your spine. Go as far as you can go without bending the knees. And then at that point, you're going to bend your knees, keep your weight evenly distributed. I'm grabbing my weights. Keep that arch in your back. You're going to straighten the knees, and you're going to straighten back up. So with the weights, it's belly button in, arch the back. Keep looking straight ahead. Go as far as you can without bending your knees. Bend as far as you can go, keeping that arch in your back. If you feel it start to flatten out, that's your stopping point. And then you're going to straighten the knees, straighten your back. So one more time. And that's your basic deadlift. Another variation, which you may be more comfortable with if you're not comfortable with the deep squat, it's called the Romanian deadlift. And it's essentially just the first part of the deadlift that you perform up to the point where you start to bend your knees. So with the weights, you're pulling the belly button, arching the back, hinge forward at the hips, keep the knees fixed, keep looking straight ahead as far as your hamstrings will let you go. And then make that your stopping point, returning to the starting position. So one more time. And that's the Romanian deadlift. A third variation is one that I use in the clinic for advanced balance training and also for hamstring strengthening. And that's the single leg deadlift. Now, this one I would recommend starting without weight until you get the balance component. And it's the same thing as the Romanian deadlift, except that you're performing it on one leg. So get your balance, belly button in, little arch in your back. You can have your hands by your side, or I like to have them overhead. It gives me something to counterbalance again when I bend forward. So I'm here, bend forward, straighten that back leg as far as your hamstring will take you, and then back up, return to the starting position. If you're performing this with your arms by your side, you're here, reach forward, and back to the starting position. Now, when you add a weight, start with less than you think you need, just because the weight out in front can throw off your balance and pull you forward and knock you over. And I'd rather have you be safe. So overhead, you're here, and you're here.